Sports.org. Now let's get back to the broadcast coverage on CRN.
75 seconds remaining in regulation in this eighth opener game of the season for the Comets and Pirates. 36-29, 7-point lead Comets have. Back in play goes Todd. Under the basket, whistle, and a foul. The basket's good.
Yeah,
2-1 coming up.
Great play by Todd there with the little hop step.
That wasn't baseball talk, by the way, 2-1. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're fine. Just a good hop step by Todd to get in and get the basket. And the foul.
Basket and one. And goes for three. And she's happy, Todd. And now it's a 10-point game. Under 70 seconds left to go in this game here. Taking it to the house on the road. 10-point lead, 39-29. 1 minute remaining in regulation here in Wendell. Shot attempt made, going for three, and it was good by Ramsey.
Very nice shot by Ramsey.
Sophomore Ramsey going for three, puts it up and good, and Ramsey steals it, takes it away. It's like Halloween in November. Adams, the bird. Bird shoots, and this is what I was talking about. This time they missed it. But you allow Corinth-Holders to get these open there, get these shots for three. They're not afraid to go for threes. They're back in the game.
Yeah, no, they're
7-point game all over again.
They're showing more lifeblood than right now. I think probably more than we've seen all night in a consecutive, in a consistent way.
40 seconds remaining in regulation. 7-point game, 39-32. Varsity men action coming up next between the Pirates and Comets on CRN. Take away for three with Ramsey. No one was there. She bounced it off the rim on her own, and then they get it back to the Comets on the rebound. Eames will set it back up to Washington. Washington back up court by Ramsey. Ramsey goes inside trying to steal it. Couldn't get there to best. Unique best of Washington here. Final 20 seconds of the game. The new season of basketball will end with a win and a foul. Ramsey fouls out on Washington here. She fouls Washington. Referees having a meeting of the minds down there to decide what they're going to do. Wonder if they can overturn it.
It's a big decision.
That is a big block on 32 Ramsey.
Yes, yeah, it was an exceptional block.
And the referee is having a word with the coach of the Pirates on this move. This is a technical foul. A technical foul on Ramsey, so this will bring Washington to the line, and she will shoot by herself at the free throw. 39-32, 19 seconds left to go in the first game of the 2019-20 season of basketball with the Comets. We'll wrap it up real quickly with the Gen 3 Performance Imaging post-game show. Thank you to Joseph Aaron Swan. Gen 3 Performance Imaging can do everything from jackets, sweaters, T-shirts, hats, embroideries, checks. For, big checks. People like big checks.
Oh, yeah.
Happy Gilmore did.
I like a big check.
Hats, you name it. Gen 3 Performance Imaging can do it. Let Joseph Aaron Swan get your swag in the winning fashion. Gen3imaging.smugmug.com for information. Gen 3 Performance Imaging, the official apparel provider of the Community Radio Network.
Yeah, and, you mentioned, all jokes aside, it is very clean. It looks very good.
All the guys that are tuned into the broadcast, got to welcome a new addition, Brandon White. We announced last night. Hard to believe I was doing racing last night. TV in Charlotte this morning. Literally on fumes. I begged you like 2 o'clock. Come to my house. Let me get a few hours of sleep. Yeah, those 3 hours made a difference, by the way.
I believe it 100%. No sleep for that long will
Brandon White,
start seeing things.
Our new colleague Brandon White could tell you, long night at Myrtle Beach Speedway.
You are a busy man, sir.
19 seconds remaining in regulation. 7-point lead. Comets about to win one of the season. Up in the air for Todd. She puts it in for 2.
Absolutely
no one was there.
Defensively.
She got the layup, and this game's about to come to a conclusion, but another 3-point shot made by Gallons, the freshman, number 22. The horn blares. No. There's a whistle before the call of the game. They are going to call the game official. It's over. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Okay. The game's over.
We're not sure.
I didn't know what was going on there for a second. It is officially over. Game is done. So for the Comets, under direction Marlon Lee, Adam Andrew Bailey, and the assistant coaches, everyone else, they will go to 1-0 on the year. It is non-conference, but it doesn't matter. Win's a win, and it's on the road.
That's right.
Daniel Moore.
Yeah, that's right. Anytime you can win, obviously a good thing, but winning on the road for your first game, like we were saying earlier, kind of shows you what you've got in your team. Playing at home, that momentum and that energy that the crowd brings for your team at home can make a difference. But when you're on the road, you start to see when the crowd's not behind you how everybody's going to play, and.
This is High School Hoops. We're going to wrap it up here with the Gen 3 Performance Imaging postgame show. Wrap up, said and done, 41-35 final score. What do we take away from the Comets game tonight on the road as they prepare to go on the road tomorrow night against Garner?
Well, I think they're going to have to tighten up on some of the more routine plays in basketball, some of the shots they missed. Some of the free throws, most definitely. Some free throws can throw you in or out of a game very quickly if you miss a ton. So I think that's one thing they're going to probably work on, or at least pay more, get a little more practice in on the free throws, so that way they don't possibly lose a game by 1 or 2 points, due to free throws.
And the varsity men coming out now on the court preparing for their game. We'll have it for you. Coming up next, the High-Q Energy Drink pregame tip-off as we conclude the post-game show presented by Gen 3 Performance Imaging for the Lady Comets on the road. Final score, 41-35. For executive producer Trace Knight, for Daniel Moore, I'm Wesley Outland. Stay tuned after our radio timeout. We've got varsity men's action on CRN, the Community Radio Network, the voice of the community, the voice of the Comets. Basketball back in full swing again. The Lady Comets get a big win on the road, 41-35 over the Corinth-Holders Pirates. The following has been a presentation of the Community Radio Network. More details at crnsports.org.
This is CRN, the Community Radio Network, the voice of the community, the voice of anything sports, and proud to be the voice of the Comets. Follow us at crnsports.org. Now let's get back to the broadcast coverage on CRN.